built a chart that really reflects some of your very vocal views when it comes to what OPEC is or isn't doing. And this is the one that you can pull up on your Bloomberg, which shows you what's happening with U.S. crude production. Let me take a look at this. This looks like the Swiss Alps right there. You can see how that's been offsetting your line in purple. Those are the cuts that OPEC has been doing. And your reference is the bottom panel, which is your line in yellow. That's your WTI price. Anas, what does OPEC need to do here?
Well, OPEC has no choice but to continue to or maintain the cut. So they have to expand the cut in the next meeting, not to increase prices, now to prevent prices from declining. Simply, the U.S. production increased substantially, and it's going to continue to increase. Based on OPEC report, the most recent one, U.S. oil production is going to increase by 540,000 barrels a day. Based on those calculations, OPEC needs to cut just to maintain prices. So the story is no longer about increasing prices.
And there seems to be a general lack of confidence when it comes to the energy markets. If you take a look at the Bloomberg, you can see that the WTI, I mean, we were waiting for it to get past its 50-day moving average. It did, and then it was so fast, it just collapsed again. We have this little uptick today here at the end of the chart, but that's it. What's going on here? Why isn't OPEC just inspiring more confidence?
Well, there is another theory to this. In a sense, you got to look at it. Without OPEC cut, prices would have been in the 20s today. So in a sense, this is already being priced in. The idea that prices should go up, probably we should look at that again one more time, because prices doubled because of the cut.
So yeah, Anas, where does that leave us? Go ahead, Terry.
Go ahead, Youssef.
Sorry?
So Anas, in terms of... Anas, let's get some calls on the oil price here. Where does this go? I mean, you're saying OPEC needs to extend. Where do you see the numbers going?
Generally speaking, if the expectations is that they will extend the cut, but we are going to see more cheating over the summer simply because of the increase in domestic demand in almost all oil-producing countries, even in Russia. So we are not going to see the compliance that we've seen before. Meanwhile, U.S. oil production is going to increase, but we are going to end up with a problem simply because almost 40% of U.S. production is condensates and NGLs. So it's not, the whole amount is not crude. And we will see how this is going to play in the market and how that's going to affect differentials and other things.